Hello everyone, my name is Liz Baxter and I've lived in Brighton all my life. I was born and bred in Brighton. After my art school training, I decided to travel as far as I could on my thumb in those days, and not having much money at all as a student. I scraped together every penny I could and hitchhiked down to Turkey. And during that time, I was struck. There were two incidents that I can recall where I was really struck by the beauty traveling over the tourist mountains, and that time I felt, here I am in my utopia. What's missing? Why aren't I as happy as I should be? Then on that same trip, I was faced with death, and I had a really bad lift. I didn't know how I was going to get out of it alive. We were traveling on the south west coast of Turkey, where there was a sheer drop right down to the sea, with so many cars and trucks that had gone over, and in those days the road was so narrow, and if anything had been coming the other way, we would have gone over over the edge. So I was thinking, any minute now I'm going to die. Am I going to go to heaven? How do I know I've been good enough? Is there a hell? And I really wasn't sure where I was going, because I thought any minute now I'm going to die. And then it shook me. I came out of that alive, came back to England, but it shook me. And I had these big questions in my mind. Well, a couple of months after that, I was invited by a friend to a party. And it was a pretty late night when I was hitchhiking home at about 1 a.m. So my friend was staying with some university friends of his in Brighton, and gave me the address in case I didn't get a lift home. After half an hour, I gave up and followed up this address. And I met my friends that he was staying with, who had had an encounter with Jesus. And he'd obviously changed their lives. I mean, they were intelligent guys, and they had had an encounter with him and couldn't stop talking about Jesus. They were so excited. And I thought, wow, if I can know God, surely that's the most important thing in life. And so it began a search. And as I sought, Jesus said, seek and you'll find. I found. And so many miracles happened from that point. As soon as I started to pray from the heart, miracles started to happen. I can't go into it now, but love to share with you another time. And eventually I came to Park Hill Church, and it seemed that every Sunday when I came, the preacher was speaking right at me. And I thought, how does he know what's going through my head right now? But God was speaking to me. And after 3 weeks of coming, God really powerfully met with me, and I was in tears. And that is another story. But God got hold of me. And ever since then, this was 50 years ago. And ever since then, it's been an adventure with God. And he's healed me from eczema. He's healed me from an allergy to nuts. He's healed my knee of chronic pain. He's taken me to Israel, where I served him for 10 years, never knowing where my money was coming from, having no regular supporters, and the Holy Spirit telling me, never ask for money. So for 10 years I trusted God, and he taught me many lessons in living by faith and trusting him, and he was always faithful. And then it's been an adventure since then. and God continually provides for me and guides me to different people that I can share like this about Jesus. He is the only answer to our sad world, and to know him personally is life. And I would just love to tell you that please seek him, because if you seek him, you will find him. He is not far away, and he's looking for people who are looking for him. He is the only one that can forgive our sin. He's the only one that can set us free inside and out. Thank you for listening.